Hi guys, my name is Komil Selvich, and this is a tour of my self-converted camper van. This beast right here is going to be my home for the rest of the summer. We're going to give you guys a tour today, show you guys the ins and outs. Let's get it. This van is a Ford E250 2010 year model. It has 130,000 kilometers on it, and it is blue because it is a shop van. So this is my van, and yeah. There's not much to say honestly about the exterior. It's blue, it's cool, and it's ready to roll. So we're gonna hit the road, and along the way, we're gonna show you the rest of the van as it comes in needed. Alrighty guys, so been driving for a bit now to Alice Lake Park. I thought since I've been driving so much, let me show you where it looks like when I'm in it. Alrighty guys, so yeah, let me give you a tour of the inside of the cab here. So, cab is pretty spacious. It's got room for two, and room for a lot of stuff in between too. It's pretty nice. Here we got the cockpit, we got the steering wheel, it's got cruise control, it's very nice. We got the dash cluster over here. And then coming here, we have the Garmin GPS unit, which doesn't want to focus, but yeah, that's my GPS that I use. We got our climate controls, and then here we have our aux, the thing that plays music. This is the thing that powers the Garmin. We got the radio, and then we got the center console that I put my cups and drinks in and everything else. And then you have passenger seat over there, and then glove box right there. Pretty standard car. And you can't forget, man, wish it focus. The 3 lucky dimes right up in there. Hey, because I'm at Alice Lake, I thought, why not jump in? Hey there fellas, we're now here in beautiful Pemberton, BC, and I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my kitchen while I make lunch. So firstly for the kitchen, I'm going to talk about the doors here that I have built little somethings on. This first door here has a table that folds down. This is where I put my stove. Boom, there you go. I just use a Coleman stove for my setup. It's pretty basic, but for me, it does the job. So yeah, over here I have my garbage can, which just folds up like this. Just chuck what you need to put in there. This table also features a little fold-out table that can be accessed inside or outside. So if you ever need a little counter space with a little bit of something, you got it right there. Yo guys, now we're going to talk about this cabinet right here. So this is my kitchen. It's pretty cool. Built it. First cabinet here. This is where my stove goes. Plates in my pan right there. Cups in my pot right there. It's all up in here. This cabinet here. This is my sink. It holds my my freshwater tank, which is maybe 20 liters. And I have it just hooked up to a really simple sink there. It's actually just powered off USB, but nope. And then I just have a bowl for my sink. So that's pretty simple. It works pretty well for me. But yeah, and then the water is in there with the dish supplies as well. Over here, I have my fridge. This is an Alticool 200, I think. It's pretty cool. It's got, you know, controls there, and then obviously the food inside there. Keeps everything cold, everything nice. It's pretty good for what I use it for. And then finally, right here, I have a cutlery drawer with some, you know, cutlery, a cutting board, you know, kind of smaller things. That slides like there. I got some plants, some pictures, a couple stickers. Yeah, that's basically my kitchen. Let's pick some. Hey there guys, we're here at Marble Candy Bridge Park. I figure while I'm here I'll just show you the back of the van now. I'll show you what's stored underneath the bed. So, all the doors up here. items that I don't use super often, but they're still accessible fairly relatively easily. So, firstly, I have my propane tank. And I also have my propane fireplace because of the fire ban. Basically everywhere in the summer. I have some camp chairs. I keep 2 of them with me. You know, good for sitting around the fire, pretty much. I right now have some extra shoes in here. I got some jeans, I got some Vans. I also keep some tools. I have an axe for when I need to cut real wood. I also have my lug nut equipment, my tires. I also keep a skateboard with me. This is really fun. You know, if you ever see a skate park, you can just get a little rip. And then in the front there, I have a couple bins that I just keep some food and other things, but that'll be more on the tour when I show you guys the rest of the living space. And since we're on the topic of storage, I thought I'd also give you guys a look at what I have here in my roof box. So yeah, let's check out the roof box. In here, I have a lot more of my kind of camping supplies. I have a tarp that I'm going to use to set my camp up better. Sleeping pillow, sleeping bag, thermos rest, backpacking backpack, tent, hammock, and then my kind of jewel right here is the boat. I have an inflatable kayak that I'm bringing around with me that I hopefully am going to use today a bit. Hey guys, we're on a boat, chilling out in the lake. First time for everything, am I right? Ciao. Hey there guys, we're now coming at you from Revelstoke Mountain area. I'm now going to give you guys a tour of the living area. So yeah, it's pretty much the living area. Currently in couch mode, kind of set up as a more living room kind of vibe. As you can see here, the main part of it is of course my bed slash couch, which is currently now pushed into couch mode with the recline back here. Like I mentioned all here, this is all my kitchen, but moving back here, here is my battery pack, which is a Jackery 1000. This is kind of the powerhouse of the van. It's a 1,000 watt power station, 1,000 watt hour power station. And it powers all my lights, all my fridge, it charges everything. It's very useful and it works well. And then up here, I have a drawer that has some books up here, some kind of more smaller items, and one of the shelves up here also doubles as a slide-out table, which I can just use for a little drink or a little snack while sitting here on the couch. And then back here, this is my closet. You can't get your angle from here, but this cabinet is basically where all my clothes are held, which is useful to have, of course, when living in a big space. And back here is my toothbrush and some tools and more miscellaneous things that are not as easily accessible because they are trapped by the head. But yeah, so that's this part of the living area. Now down here at the other side of the living area, we have this box, which has my propane in it. It has my shoes in it. It has other kind of stuff, but maybe some more quick access items that I need sometimes just right out the door here, because that's where this is probably the closest shelf to the door. So there's this shelf here. And then there's also all the storage underneath the bed, which is accessible from the living area via this door. I have a couple bins in there, so all kinds of things go in there. And over here I have my dustpan and broom, which is like a must in a van. And I have my solar, I have my electrical kind of wiring, and I have a light. With that here, I just have a light that runs on touch. And then I have actually hooks going along here that just go outside the door there. And I also have my fantastic fan, which is electric You know, runs on power and it's pretty good. It keeps me cool and yeah. And hey guys, one last thing I'd like to show you is that I in fact have a bed. This is my bed kind of folded out into bed mode and it's pretty chill. I usually have 2 pillows, a little blanket. Yeah, it's quite chill. And then for sleeping I also have these window covers, sorry, which are pretty cool. My mom made them. And for lighting, again, I have fairy lights that are strung around the van there. But yeah, that's pretty much the van tour. I hope you enjoyed this build. This build took me about a month to make, and it costed me around $2,500–3,000 in terms of just the build. So, not a crazy investment, not a crazy amount of time, not a crazy amount of money. And then I think you can get something that's really worth your time and really enjoyable. So yeah, that was the van tour of my 2010 Ford conversion camper van. Stick along with me here as I start hitting the road some more, and you'll see more videos of me using this and what it becomes. Thank you.